And there we go. So we are now live on YouTube. And as we always start like this, I'm Philip, and uh, I have been watching and studying AI for a while just to figure out new things and what to do, what not to do. Usually I just get along with the basic stuff on AI. And but I'm very excited about the use, about what's coming up next. Okay. And uh, I'm also baffled on some things that AI can bring us. So, Diogo, can you present yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Morning. I'm Diogo Naga, 42 years old, married, have two boys. Lucas, who is 15 years old, and Rafael, 4 years old. I'm a commercial manager in insurance market. I work in this industry since I was 14 years, a long time. I degree in marketing, how long time too. But I'm a person that like to study anything, especially all the things I like for my growth, for my learning. And I'm here in Talk because I need to improve my English skills to speak better. I need growth in my career, and for this, I really need to better my English. That's it.
Very good. Very good. And how about you, Lurian? Introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 34 years old. I don't have any kids. I have two dogs. About I think it's an interesting topic because in the beginning I was kind of rejecting AI, so now I'm trying to be more open, and I think it's better now for my personal and even the professional um, life too. What else? And I started here in Talk and Talk to learn French, and I think it's really nice for our soft skills to improve the language to speak. So that's it. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. So, we are gonna talk about the adaptation to AI, and well, um, how do you people feel about the rise of artificial intelligence in our daily lives? So, Diogo, how do you see that? How do you feel about this rise of AI in your life?
Oh, uh, I I confess for you. Then I start hearing talk. I never looked for this. I in my personal laptop one day. My my Windows actor ain't bringing me a Microsoft Copilot, but I don't know what is this, and I never had used it. But when I start here, you said me about many kinds of little about to how to study better, to help choose for help develop, for example. And I did in this time downloading my cell phone ChatGPT for looking how to use this, for example. But almost 1 year after, I looking for AI very different because yes, it's incredible how it's possible to help us for simple tasks in our daily routines. For example, uh, well, another day I'm looking for dates for special market, and one simple prompt. I know now what it is one prompt. It was possible bringing me many informations in instant. Is incredible. But sometimes I'm learning about this. I'm research to look at articles and opinions. Uh, Sometimes feel afraid because first time I'm looking always for yes a good tools, but we already. People's using these tools for the badge, for the stolen. It's for it, it's very different. But in my opinion, uh, I like it. The artificial intelligence and how and faster he she's growing. She's not sorry, it's growing day by day, And now we have the Gemini for Google. In Apple, we had the artificial intelligence, and it is very funny because I put my iPad when I both in only English for Studio 2, and since last year I have been using by Apple. And it's incredible because we are I'm writing the mail, for example, and uh, maybe appear. I City is looking me all days, listening all days, because
Yeah,
when I think about you anything, City tasking me
she's
and
there.
do you
She's
feel
there.
this?
Yeah,
It's very funny, but
they know
it's
us
nice.
better than us.
Yes, exactly. Uh, but that's it.
Yeah. And for you, Lurian, how do you feel about the use of AI? Have you used it already or not? How do you see that?
So, in the beginning, I remember I was already feeling like weird when I talk about something, and my cell phone just pop up after the thing I was speaking. Like this was so weird for me. Looks like a totally we don't have freedom and privacy anymore. you know. So this I was really scared. Second thing, I remember the movie Terminator. I don't know if everyone all the time I use this movie to about that. Sarah Connor will say, I like I warned you, I told you all the time. But okay. But besides of these jokes, in the beginning, I was a kind of, oh, it's not possible that people will use this to replace our creative, to replace us. I was thinking more like that. And I didn't use in the beginning. I didn't even chat GPT. I remember my sister used it a lot to write her thesis. And I remember even to download, I didn't have. It was really like a moment, a blanket for me. I didn't want to know about it, and it was like that. But after I download ChatGPT, my sister continued like say, "Oh, try," and I try to understand about the prompts, like so you need to kind of teach ChatGPT, and there are other ones too, but ChatGPT was the first famous one for the most of people, and I start to apply this in my life, in my routine, when I need to search about something, when I need to construct idea, when I need to communicate something, how like oh, I need to communicate that I want to say in these words, I want to to be funny, like this kind of thing. And I understand can be more like a tool for me, for my needs. In my professional life, I use a Copilot, so I save a lot of time with that because always after a meeting, I need to send an email. So now Copilot just do everything. I need to check, if, of course. Like yesterday, I use it, and instead of bio, he writes like bio, like. So
Yeah.
of course you need to check, but
Check.
for me it's normal. It's normal. You save time. This is, and I'm using AI too because my in my job now I'm using a dashboard, Power BI. It's like a visual board, right? And we are doing also a AI, a system to give the information that we have in the dashboard. And I'm not doing, but I'm training. So I'm doing the questions, the open questions, the specific ones. I'm a part of the team that is uh, helping with the prompts, for them, for the AI understand what the user is asking. So I'm trying to adapt now, like in my personal and professional one. I'm trying to think that it's not about to replace, it's about to save time, but it's a process.
Yeah. And I guess we are talking about this and living that in some way. What is we are living like in a bubble, like it's just a few, really few people using AI for real. And I feel that AI is going to take over like smartphones back in 2010 when it started to have this. It's going to be the same way as AI nowadays. So AI is going to be the new smartphone, like not a smartphone, but how we behave, how we change it, our lives and our behavior. Um, and I guess for good, I believe it's going to bring things for good, but that 1%, it's going to be bad, really bad, especially about information, spread of fake news, and this kind of things. I have been using AI quite a while now, usually for things related to my job, but it's just like for like individual use yet, not like a process. It's not uh, it's not set for like to automate everything and you know. But I think it's gonna change a lot how we see uh the present, how we see the world. And of course, the question is always about is AI going to take over jobs? So, Jog, what jobs do you think are are most at risk because of AI, or are they at risk or not?
Yes, we have it. We have his, in my opinion, she absolutely sure. Uh, I don't know how the process for create one AI function, for example, but I think about what I know. I imagine maybe, for example, okay, uh, we are training the AI for users. for example, like cookies in the internet for consumer the experience of your boss, navigation, interesting subjects about your life, for example. For this, it's necessary that one woman for training. You know, okay. Imagine Philip training one AI for to be here with us, presential, or like to presential in Zoom for English immersions. Sometimes in the same moment, I think it's possible one AI is special for English skills because it was training for a good professional. And for next steps, the one company or any company to enjoy this experience and develop, for example, any kinds of app, any kinds of site, any kinds of methods for escalation, this progress, these tools, it's very possible. And how much we are more people, less necessary to be humans. In this case, we have or we can, I don't know this is whatever. We can be less jobs for humans. Or I like to financial markets, for example. In my past, I tried to do day trade, for example. And we have many professionals about the financial markets, especially to financial analysts, financial customers, for experience and the investments. I believe, and another day I was reading about this, it's so possible these professionals less a lot because today it's almost easier to obtain the types for investments in the Google, for example. And now, when we have the AI, it's more easy. And sometimes the job about these professions is only analyze the numbers, the balance, the financial information about you, one company, and give you an opinion. It's buy or sell,
Yeah.
only just another good example. Telemarketing, imagine
Yeah.
telemarketing is today for call
To call
the
customers and support. Yeah.
exactly, it's easier. And now I imagine it's to be easier because sorry,
No problem.
to deal with the robots, it's easier today. For
Yeah.
to talk with us, easier too. In my company, the IT normally the center is in India, né? And when I to deal for support, we have the record about G1 for this, G2 for another thing. And you have the one option about if I want to listen types about the simple problems. And this option, the records bring me any options. But if I want one simple question like to, but I do this and don't function, for example, the record give me a option for to just keep another number
I
to
hate
talk
that.
with, yes, to talk about one person. I imagine if I was responsible for this machine, I'm looking for, oh, when user to do for me, I want to talk with her in the same moment. I want
Yeah.
to construction AI for this, you know?
Yeah. People here sometimes they send us messages or they try to reach us out for support on weekends or late at night.
Yes.
And I have seen already people like getting mad because we didn't reply on weekend. We replied back
Mm,
on Monday. And sometimes since it's not automated system yet, we miss that. And this is a problem. This is a issue we have. Um, but at the same moment, if we create an AI, for example, to answer students or to answer possible students, future students, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to disturb myself about anything. And AI is going to take care of that and handle better. I think there are some jobs at risk. My job itself, it's at risk, you know. Uh, teacher's job is highly at risk. So, for example, our French course, we are stepping up and testing, creating content in video for the classes that we already have the content, the 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 script and everything, the text. We're gonna try to use AI videos, create like a teacher like to teach French, you know. It's That's how it's going to happen. We don't need anyone teaching us the hard content. Like for example, we don't need a person to teach us 1 plus 1. In my opinion, we are going to need someone to teach us what does it mean 1 plus 1 equals 2. So to teach 1 plus 1 is easy, but what's the meaning behind 1 plus 1? You know? So
mhm.
why do I need 1 plus 1? So the thoughts around and the reflection and the impact of 1 plus 1 in someone's life. So I think that's how it's gonna change. For example, teaching a new language. We don't need someone teaching, but we need someone to teach us why is that topic, why that vocabulary, why that context, or I don't know, some things that are it's hard for machine nowadays. I don't know in the future, near future, but especially what's behind that topic, you know. So, and Lurian, what's your take on this? What's your opinion about jobs, AI, and everything?
Um, First, I think I agree with your opinion. When I maybe the wrong idea is to think about to replace jobs. Maybe we replace the way we do our work. No, I, uh, the other day I did a kind of analysis about that. In 50 years or 100 years, people that will born in this moment in the future, they don't need to adapt AI because they will born with this new word, already like that. But us, since we know the past and the future, and we are in the middle of that, it's the challenge because we need to adapt. So about the people that write a lot of communicate, like a publicity person, like a journalist. Maybe, oh my God, AI now can write everything. I don't need someone to write anymore. No, but we need someone to check. You need someone to put creative about the speech. So maybe AI you give you like a text, about something that you need, and you need to adapt to that, instead to think about things from the beginning and all the things. Maybe you can use AI to advance. I try to think about that. You don't be crazy, okay, guys, because it's really, I don't know. I really don't know. For my job, financial, I'm a business analyst, but I'm more specialized in finance. So it's mathematics, right? Of course, AI is totally up to give a right answer. So maybe they don't need me anymore. But like I said in the beginning, sometimes we need to check the information that AI is doing, is providing for everyone. And we need to accurate the information. So maybe my job is not to calculate everything anymore. My job will be to check if the information is right. So I try to think about this to adapt, because maybe it's a way to, like I said, to don't be crazy. But in the general, I think we will save time with AI, but at the same time we need to find the meaning of the job, to understand how we can adapt. About language, I totally agree. If you are a person that you want to you want to study with AI, it's totally possible nowadays. You just can uh, download the app, start to speak, they will correct you. It's like that. But you will not be able to analyze that, to work on the meaning of the thing. So maybe the teachers, everyone that is in this situation, is a struggle to find the possibilities behind of that. So I think the challenge of everyone is not about to lose the job. It's about what is the activities of my new job. I can say like I'm a business analyst before AI, and I have all my tasks. What is my tasks now after AI? Looks like we will have a change about the way. But I don't like to think about to replace jobs. Like I said, I really think maybe companies can save money. If before you need 10 people, maybe now we just need 5. This is true. Also, for these people that lose the job, these 5 people that cannot be hired in a company, what is the solution? Maybe we can find new jobs, because in the same time we have a new technology, we can have new ways to. So
Yeah.
for me, it's the way to reinvent ourselves, but it's hard because we are in the middle of all this. We are suffering too, because sometimes you can get lost. Sometimes it's hard to be blind, right? So for me, this is the point. Is about to adapt to that.
Yeah. And I see that I think we're gonna have more jobs than ever, I guess, but I don't know if we are prepared enough to develop people to use AI or to live this new world and the way of working. So it's I see a lot of people struggling to ask basic things on AI, like to learn a language, like the content itself, it's for free on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can find a French course for free, English course. Spanish course, Italian course, and everything else. But why most people, they don't do that? We have free content. So AI, it's not gonna help people to learn, because you can have a teacher on your phone now, a real teacher, feels like real. When you talk to GPT for free and you ask them something to teach you, they're gonna teach, and they can talk to you in English, in Spanish, with a good accent. You can bring Indian accent to practice if you want to. So, but white people don't do that, because the issue, it's not technology. The issue is the human behavior, the chemistry around ourselves, our emotions. So my next question is, do you believe AI can replace this? Like this human thing, like the behavior, the emotions, and like everything that's not technical? So I'm gonna start on Lurian now. What do you think, Lurian?
So I think the human being, no. I don't think AI can replace, at least not until we are training AI to do that, you know. For now, no. For now, it's totally like, it, and other thing that I discovered the other day, because we have a lot of AI. Okay, we have ChatGPT, we have Gemini, we have a Meta. The other day, someone in my job, they share with me one from China, and they are paying this one because they really love the China one. I think the name is Menor, something like that.
Manus.
Madness. Yes. And they are paying that because they really like it, you know? So I don't know about like the different, all the different about the AIs, but I think so. If you have one is better than the other one, is because it's about you training the information, the way they give you the information. So at least from now, I don't think it's it's ready to replace the human being or creative or way to think. Like the other day, I asked it something about something from United States. What is was the meaning of something? And I knew it the answer, and they give me other one, and I said, "You're sure?" Because in my research I found this. Ah, you are correct. This is true. And I said, but and about the answer you give me before? No, no, you are true. The your answer. No, but I want to say, I want you answer me about what you did before because you find another answer. I oh sorry, Luria, it's because I did a research about old things and I found this, but yours is so. In my opinion, it's we are in this process about training. So creative, the human beings, we need to have more time maybe to know if the AI can replace or not. I believe in the future is no, because it's all power to decide that. But I don't know what we are about to do with AI, you know? I don't know if people want some technology replace us in this level. I hope not. You know, I'm trying to use it like a tool, like a way to save my time, and I keep in doing the prompts and the way I want to use. But maybe in the future, someone will just do like a program, you know, do a some kind of script to use AI to be creative too. You know, today do
Yeah.
like that, tomorrow do like that. So from now, no, but maybe in the future. I hope not.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very good one. Very good one. And you, Diogo, what can you add to her,
Lurian was perfect.
or your thoughts, your take on this?
Yes, Lurian was perfect.
So
Uh,
yeah.
I can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't believe it's possible fully, man, because like I said, I don't know exactly how the China about AI function, but that I know it's necessary to learning AI for it to be possible. We have any tools, any tasks inside there. But I thinking about Luden's told and another thing that I read already and especially when when I when I see the social medias, for example, LinkedIn, it's common today. We see posts about the recruiters, human recruiters, said, oh, the candidate did a CV only, totally based in AI. I stay imagining, okay, it's possible we have the enhance in our CV based in ChatGPT, for example, but how one candidate elaborate one CV for interview or inputting the opportunity for the signing the page, for example, the component, and all the basically all the CV in AI. I don't imagine. In another day, I try to do my CV in ChatGPT, and for me, it was perfect. But you really, when you look in Portuguese, it's impossible. I write in this way, because it's when words and word phrase or context, that was perfect because the machine, the behind of the AI, don't got to observe my context, my personal, and maybe this it was strange. And really, last year I learned for my old son Lucas to study using any tools in ChatGPT. And I stay think about this and about situations like that. I said the CVs for interviews only in ChatGPT. Maybe the personas make AI make us lazier to think. I believe some days. Because, for example, my son, 15 years old, uh, I guess really is lazy to think because it's easier in the Google, in ChatGPT now, search the information to bring for school jobs, for example. And yes, very easy to finish. In my time, it's necessary, for example, it's a whole long time ago, to search in the books, to meeting of our colleagues for elaboration the contest, the materials for presentations in at high school, for example. And now, one prompt is possible to create a beautiful PowerPoint. It's nice because I rate to do PowerPoint, for example. And the
Yeah.
presentation is finished, But I have afraid uh, when I think about is natural, but the persons how much more don't think, don't have the
Yeah.
opinion, don't it's possible to think about simple questions like to how or what, for example. I have afraid about this, but I don't think it's possible AI replace the humans. Now, I don't know, next
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years, maybe
Yeah.
appear a new experience, And
Yeah.
yes, yeah, yesterday I read about the one options in the Gemini AI to do meetings with the translation in the same moment during the meeting in 3D space. Appear we having presential in the same environment, and for example, I speak in Portuguese, Felipe speak in English, Luna speak in
Yeah.
Spanish, and all the people inside the environment understand in
Each
original
other.
language choose. I I don't believe it is. I say, oh, unbelievable. Now I don't need more English, maybe.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And some people, they started tagging me on this, and I replied back, "Oh, my job is over. I'm open to work." You know. Uh, yeah, but there's a huge ocean gap between language and communication. You know,
Mhm.
it's like there are lots and lots of Portuguese schools, training, and etc. And they make a lot of profit out of this for Brazilians, you know. It's
Mhm.
like that's why we have uh training, uh driving training for licensed people. Like you get a license to drive a car, and then you still need like to train, to practice, and everything else. So I think it's gonna help a lot. It's going to be really, really good, and it's gonna open up more. Um, for me especially, I think it's gonna be great to have this tool, because people will, oh my God, I need to really develop this skill. Otherwise, I'm gonna just be stuck on online meetings, or even if you have like glasses or have something with you, um you still have, I think you are not going to need a language or to learn a language if you listen without interruptions, like right away. So I'm speaking Portuguese and you speak only in English. You just like, it's like there's no delay on understanding, you know? And translations, there's still there's a lack of communication. Even,
Mhm.
when it's like AI or humans, it's not the same. And every translation brings someone's context, so it's not impartial. If I translate you to someone, I'm bringing my own experience to the translation, but maybe it's not what you're really trying to say. But I think it's a good discussion. Having this is going to open up the the language learning market, you know. Um, but of course, we need to adapt. We need to change. I need to adapt, and I am adapting myself already. But I know other companies and other businesses, they will need much more adaptation than Talk and Talk, for example. So especially the ones who have teachers, you know. So yeah. And well, before before we finish, um I'm gonna go over, um
Your connection
I
may
think I'm gonna,
semi-fails.
yeah, some maybe my connection, it's not so good today. But I think I'm gonna do the following. I'm going to finish up this session right now, stop the broadcast on YouTube for a second, and I have to ask one question, a feedback actually about these 6 a.m. meetings. Okay.